Hey, what's up everyone, Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over 3 of the best Achilles stretches you can do, and we're going to start the video right now. This is the newest edition of the Performance Lab.
Reach your individual goals. You don't want to just talk about straight line speed. We also want to talk about your ability to be quick. We break down your video. Let's make you into the quarterback I know you can become.
All right, so these are not going to be over-the-top unique or anything that you might not have already seen, but I do want to be able to add in a really good ending that I think will help you guys in understanding why Achilles issues or calf issues or really any lower leg issue ends up being a problem in the first place, which is why I'm making this video. I see runners all the time that are suffering some type of Achilles tightness or lower leg tightness, and a lot of it has to do with the form. And so this video is to help you in, if you have that issue, what are some good stretches to do. But I also want to show you where in the technique that you are wasting motion and being inefficient, which is causing you to have to do these exercises in the first place. So we'll hop into the first exercise right here. This is something I do at the end of every session with the athletes that I work with, just pushing the heel down, trying to keep that hip nice and high, and just like a nice stretch here. I want to really make sure I'm keeping the ball and my big toe down on the ground. I go through it twice. Again, this is every time I work out or I work out with a client, a team, whatever. I'm always stretching the Achilles. I've even had clients that I've started working with who have had Achilles at the beginning, and we work a little bit of technique, but really just consistently doing this stretch really made a big difference in being able to clear up their long-lasting kind of chronic Achilles issues. Next one's essentially going to be like a calf raise. So I'm lowering down, coming all the way up. The big thing with this is I see this all the time with people that are doing the calf raise. They're just not getting full range of motion, right? So if you do like more of this type of thing, right, like you're going to still get a bit of a burn, but it's not the same as if you get full range of motion through that Achilles. So here I'm stretching on the way down and getting all the way up to the top here, and that makes it so, one, you get more out of the exercise, and two, it's just an effective way to actually stretch out your Achilles, right? This is a good way to just be able to improve the range of motion here. I could also go bent knee, come down. I could work on, again, my calves if I want to just do a calf exercise, but this could also just be, an Achilles stretch, just going here and just letting my heel drop as low as you can. Again, you could have that knee more straight. You could bend it more, right? But having flexibility in the Achilles makes it so you can jump better, makes it so you can run faster. All the things that you need to be able to become a better athlete start with flexibility in the Achilles, flexibility in the ankle. Another one is just having this front foot down, and now I'm just going to shift as much of my weight forward as I can and then come back. Here I just want to make sure to keep my heel down, and I'm just trying to get my knee out as far as I can in front of my foot as possible. If I want to go a little bit, and I'll face you guys here, I can also go, inside a little bit here, straight to the outside. I'll say that the more the older I've gotten, what happens as I got older, I started to get a lot more tightness in the knee, a lot more stiffness in the lower leg, and then I started working on my ankle range of motion, and then my knees started to get a lot more loose. I'm more able to decelerate and have more body control now than I did even in my early 20s, just by working on some of these fundamentals of your ankle range of motion, right? You could do that 8 to 10 times, and I would just do it consistently, right? I always talk about consistency is what the name of the game is here. It's not the exercise, it's understanding why you're doing the exercise and consistently, improving within those areas that's gonna really make a long-term difference. All right, guys, so I just wanna finish up the video by talking about what are some of the main things that ends up causing, this issue with the Achilles tightness, right? And why you're in a situation where you're looking up this video in the first place is probably something because of how you're running or how you're performing, and it's just taking a toll on your body over a period of time. So we can see here, and both these guys are not doing anything particularly, terrible, right? Like everybody has good things in their form, everybody has not good things in the form. So we're just pointing out here some of the not good things here. So if we look to see here on the left first, when athlete is landing, he's landing and immediately collapsing of that ankle. So there's a few things that are happening with how his foot's hitting the ground, where he's kind of turning that leg out to the side, right? And you can see as he's landing, he's just losing control and allowing all that weight to collapse in. And as he's doing that, that just creates length within that Achilles and is going to create tightness there within the foot. Can also potentially cause plantar fasciitis. These aren't the only 2 things that can end up causing it, but these are probably the 2 most common issues that we'll see. Another one here on the right, we can see sprinting, landing, with the heel, right? And this is for long distance runners, this is for sprinters. People, if you're landing with the heel, right, that's just going to make it so immediately when you land, you end up going through a lot different stretch shortening cycle than you do if you land on the balls of your feet. So if you're a runner and you're not paying attention to how you're landing, you're gonna continue to have to do Achilles stretches. Not to say that you should be doing the stretches that I showed you for a good period of time in order to fully correct the issue, but you do wanna understand the mechanics that are causing this, and that's what I'm all about here, is not only giving you the exercises and the drills and everything necessary to perform better, but also understanding the technique that is making it so you're not able to succeed as a high of a level. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can leave those down below. Subscribe to the channel. Also like the video, that will help us out a ton. And check out the description down below. We do have a lot of different options for what we do from a speed breakdown perspective. We have programs to help you improve your speed. We have programs to help you just improve your overall athleticism. All that's in the description down below. Again, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll talk to you soon.